Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun summons DC's CID, Head of Investigation Unit, over poor condition of minors. The thing is, here is where I have a problem with Nigeria and the Nigerian government in general. If something hasn't yet, gone to the social media where a lot of people are talking about it at the same time, people are throwing in their 1 cent, their opinions and all of that, the government would not do anything about it. Are you telling me that they never knew that these minors were in this kind of condition? Are you telling me that they never saw the pictures of these minors in court during the court proceedings? Are you telling me that they did not know the kind of, poor condition the correctional facilities are in, or the police detention? Are they trying to tell us that they did not know? Because I think that all of this is just a theater of show, just to show to people that we are working. Yesterday, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, gave an instruction that all of the investigators or the investigation units who were in charge of investigating this case, the minors case, should be investigated. Like, they should be investigated to find out why these minors are in such poor condition. And I'm like, Nigeria, Nigeria. As if you people did not know. If Nigerians did not come out to cry and talk about these minors in prison, like if 3 of these children did not faint, the federal government would have gladly gone ahead to charge these 3 or these 72 minors. They would have charged them for felony. They would have sent them to prison for life, or probably sentenced them to death, because that's the charge for a felony case. And now, because this has gotten to the attention of the federal government, the judge has, released these minors to go home today. And my thought is that, so it takes the intervention of the president for you to have a fair hearing in this country. It takes the intervention of a president for your rights not be trampled upon in this country. It is that bad. Because is it that this judge, is it not common sense? Did common sense not tell the judge that these minors couldn't have been planning a coup against the federal government in the first place? Did common sense not tell the judge? Now, because the federal government, the president had to give a direct instruction, he had to give an injunction to say that, release these children, let them go home. By the way, these minors have been released, and about 71 of them have been handed over to the Kano State Governor, Yusuf, and he has, accepted these children to deliver them back to their families. It's just so sad. It's really, really sad. How many of Nigerian citizens are actually going through worse situations? They are in worse situations. Their rights are being trampled upon, but because it has not come to the notice of a president, because it hasn't, come to social media, that is it. That is it for them. Like I said in a previous video, if you want a fair hearing in this country, please just make a video, record it and send it online, and pray that that video goes viral. But anyway, before I go ahead into the details of today's news, if you have not subscribed to this channel, or this is your first time here, please subscribe, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has summoned some senior officers, including all CDs, CID, heads of investigation units, over the condition of younger protesters, that is the minors, identified to be minors, who were arraigned recently. Newsroom Nigeria reports that there has been outrage nationwide following the arraignment of the young children in the Federal High Court on Friday. The protesters, who were charged with treason, looked malnourished when they appeared in court 3 months after they were arrested during the August hunger protest. I'm very sure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president, and some key government officials have been following these proceedings. They are now pretending to us as if they were not the one that gave the order in the first place that those people who protested and were arrested during the end government protest and the end hunger protest should be charged with treason and felony. They are acting as if they did not know that these minors were being charged for treason in the first place. They're acting shocked, like, oh, we did not send them message. And right now, I think, these CID and the investigation units are going to be like the scapegoats in this matter. They are going to be the scapegoats because the federal government is now trying to wash itself clean as if they were not the one who gave the instruction that those protesters should be dealt with. They should be used as an example to other protesters so that in the future they would know not to go to protest ground to protest against government policies. Moving on, moved by the condemnation from several stakeholders, the IGP ordered investigation into the circumstances surrounding the care and welfare of a minor while in police detention facilities. Upon receiving investigative reports Monday, Glasgow, where Monday in Glasgow, where the IGP is currently participating in Interpol General Assembly, he vowed to thoroughly examine the report and take necessary actions. I've heard about stories where you'll be in detention and your family members will be the one, bringing food for you at home. I've even heard about cases of where, people were arrested and they had to hire cook to come and start cooking for them at the detention. And Inspector General of Police is acting as if he has never heard of such situations before, as if, food should magically be provided for these, minors. And the question here is, has there been provisions for such things or such events like this? Have there been like this thing is just very simple and straight. Is there a procedure to this thing on ground that this CID agent or the investigation unit refuses to follow? Is it that the government has provided a fund, for this kind of purpose where, anybody that is detained will be provided for, and these, policemen refuse to do that? There was a report, leaked by Sahara reporters recently where a police officer who the name was not revealed, claimed that 10,000 naira was what is usually allocated to police stations, each police stations, that is the ones that are not the major police stations, the ones that are just, probably outskirts areas and all of that. It says 10,000 naira is usually what is allocated to them, sometimes in a month, sometimes in 3 months, in 6 months. And then these police stations, are they going to use their own salary to manage the welfare? That is why when you get to police stations these days, they will ask you to, if they want to go and arrest somebody, they will ask you to bring money for petrol so that they will take their car to go and arrest the person. Sometimes they take bike because the government made no provisions for these things, and now you want to hold them responsible. You say you want to investigate them. Like I said, are there procedures on ground for these things? How is this usually done? How do you usually do these things? It should not just be about these minor children, these minor kids that were arrested. If there are no provisions, the thing is, government should just look for solution. Let them stop allocating blames and saying to us that they want to investigate, because we know that at the end of the day, all of these investigations are lie. It's a blatant lie. They are just trying to go around in circles, and then at the end of the day, before you know it, we have forgotten about it. According to Adejobi, to further ensure professionalism in investigation with emphasis on child-friendly investigation and care, the IGP has summoned all DCs, CID, and heads of investigation units to a conference and workshop on November 7, 2027 at the Police Research Center, Jabi. They will collect money now for the workshop, Abi. The Nigerian Police Force reaffirms its commitment to upholding legal frameworks, ensuring fairness and accountability, especially for vulnerable groups. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comments section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.